Stevie Wonder fan?
Oh, my Cherie Moore, Sunshine in My Life.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
But you really shouldn't write on a violin like that because you have to treat a violin like a child. You have to protect it.
You only got 2 strings.
All I want to do is play music, and here's a problem that I'm having right here. This one's gone, this little one's out of commission. But you get that in Cleveland public schools. A lot of military statues in Cleveland, very military.
Is that where you're from?
In the city. You're not going to get musicians on parade there. You got Servants Hall there. You have the music settlement, Ohio State University, whereas in Los Angeles you have Los Angeles PD, you have LA Times, you have Los Angeles Lakers. Those are armies too. Military regimentation, experimentation, Roman Gabriel, Roman Catholicism, Colonel Sanders. But this guy right here is the quarterback of the orchestra. Now the cello can back this guy with the same moves, but the cello can't be concert master. No, he leads out. This is just Doc Perlman, Joshua Heifetz. You can't play music in the winter in Cleveland because of the ice and the snow. That's why I prefer Los Angeles to Beethoven City, because it never rains in Southern California. And if it does, all I have to do is just go in the tunnel. I can play to my heart's content. I'm flabbergasted about the statue. Aren't you flabbergasted about this?
Anyway, nice to meet you.
You have any idea how it got here?
Nah.
Maybe they dropped it off late at night, because it's just astonishing to sit here for hours and just gaze at it. It just blows me away.
Idea.
It really blows me away that someone as great as Beethoven is a leader in Los Angeles.
Yeah. I'm Steve Lopez, LA Times.
Lopez, L-O-P-E-Z?
Yeah.
Lopez. Los Angeles Times, Mr. Lopez.
What's your name?
Lopez. Nathaniel Anthony Ayers Jr., N-A-T-H-A-N-I-E-L-A-N-T-H-O-N-Y-A-Y-E-R-S-J-U-N-I-O-R. Or J-R period. I apologize for my appearance. I've had a few setbacks.
Me too. Who are Nancy, Paul, and Craig?
Those are my classmates at Juilliard.
My name is Steve Lopez. I'm a columnist with the Los Angeles Times, and I am the author of The Soloist. I am so sorry that I can't join you tonight. I am, in fact, out of the country with my wife, and I wish I could be there to experience this with you. But let me tell you a little bit about the movie you're about to see if you haven't seen it. I met a gentleman in the year 2005 in downtown Los Angeles playing a violin, and the violin was missing 2 strings. I'm not going to give away too much for those of you who have not seen the movie, but he was standing next to a shopping cart that contained all of his belongings. And so began a relationship that continues all of these many years later. What is that, 18 years later? Nathaniel Anthony Ayers and I are still friends. And he has taught me so much. He has taught me so much and given me, I think, a little bit of greater understanding and authority to write, as I have for many years, about the homelessness situation in Los Angeles County and beyond. I really appreciate that the movie gets these messages out there that I hope shatter stereotypes and are a reminder that the people we see wandering the streets are not strangers. They are our brothers and sisters, our sons and daughters, and that we have in many ways failed them, and that we know what works, we just don't have enough of it. And part of what works is the great work of organizations such as Friends Indeed that reach out and try to steer people back into the arms of neighbors and into a community. And it's something that we could all participate in. Nathaniel and I are still good friends and quite involved together. I'm going to give away something that is not in the movie. And that is that in the time since the movie was made, I have been working on the guitar. And I'm certainly not a great guitarist. I'll never be at Nathaniel's level, but I do take my guitar down when I go to visit him and we play together. You might want to think about that as you watch this movie. If Nathaniel were here, he would, as he always does, want me to provide 2 messages. He would provide 2 messages to you. He'd first of all say thank you for being there and hope you enjoy the movie. He would also say, as he always does, don't be a wallflower. Get involved in something you believe in. Try to make a difference in the world. And one way you can do that is to support Friends Indeed. I've been able to get to know the operation and the women's room, which operates under the same umbrella. I wrote about a woman who got help that she needed and eventually housing. So your support of a great organization like this can make a difference. It certainly can indeed. And the other thing that Nathaniel always says, and I'll end with this, is have a blessed day.